Yeah, boy! There it is! It's Disco Donnie G here at the podcast, rubbing the rhubarb. Got a couple of special blokes here today. We got the juice. Step up to the mic, do your thing, motherfucker.
Hey, the language.
I'm sorry.
Hey, you guys know who I am. Shout out to all the juice heads out there. We also got, as always, the man, the myth, the legend.
What's up, guys? BT in the house.
We got
How's
BT,
everybody doing?
Big Tone.
Big Tone.
What's happening, man?
Big Tobacco. Big Time.
Dude, you know what you look like tonight? I swear to God. You know what you look like? You look like fucking Bitcoin, man. You don't even look like $1 million. You look like fucking Bitcoin at $20,000 of Bitcoin.
You mean my value fluctuates is what you're saying?
His value fluctuates. No, man, you're the fucking schniz-whizzle, baby. You got it going on.
I like
You're not even like the dollar fucking bill anymore. You don't even care about the fucking dollar. They care about Bitcoin and what Bitcoin. You know, they say Bitcoin in the next 10 years is going to go from 19 grand to 400,000 a Bitcoin.
That's crazy.
Dude,
we missed it.
Look,
Twice.
Bitcoin's a scam, right? It's a fucking software package. It's made up.
Yeah.
And all you got to do is get people to believe in it, and they are,
Yeah.
right? So, my wife told me 1,000,000 times, hey, jerk off. Invest in Bitcoin. I'm like, sweetie, I love you.
Yeah.
I'm in technology. I know what I'm talking about. It is a fucking scam. So, meanwhile, back at Bitcoin, it's now $20,000 a Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And one of my friends slammed it right up my fart funnel with this one. He goes, oh, Bitcoin's a scam, huh? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, thought you're a big card player. Don't you play cards once a month? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, so you wouldn't take a bet. You wouldn't bet $1,000 that Bitcoin's going to make it. Just throw it away. And I'm like, I want to punch you in the throat. Because he's right. If I had bet that $1,000, I wouldn't even be doing this stupid podcast. I really wouldn't.
No,
Oh!
no. All you would be doing is a stupid podcast. This is all you.
I would be. You know what? You're 1,000% correct. You're 1,000%.
No, you'd be calling me, be like, "Yo, Big Tone,
I'd be like, Big Tone.
are you
what?
working today?
Dude, what are you doing?
It's 9 a.m. Let's podcast."
Bro, you'd be like this. You'd be like, yo, Donnie G, why are you so fucking fat? What do you do? Just lay around and eat all day? I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah.
Shaha.
Yeah.
You ever heard of steak and eggs?
Oh my God.
It's the best thing ever. All right, I'm going to fire this this beautiful Reserve Real up 1875 Romeo and Julieta.
Nice.
But I call it Romeo and Juliet because, I don't know.
Are you still ordering in bulk?
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Very nice. What about you, Juice? Do you go one at a time, or you order in bulk?
Depends on my mood. But for the most part, I'll go to JR's. I'll get a couple to go. I'll get a pack of my Dominicans that Donnie G here makes fun of till he lights it up.
No, dude, I don't make fun of your fucking Dominicans. I think the Dominicans are good.
The dumb in the cans?
I just think that they're lazy. No. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. No, I'm only kidding. That was a racist thing to say, and it was just a joke. Don't everybody get their fucking panties in a bunch out there.
It's from a movie.
It's from a movie.
Jesus.
I don't know if it's because
Goddamn
I just had like a Guinea holiday weekend, but I got home from Thanksgiving. I just put on Sopranos, and I haven't stopped.
Dude, me too.
And I started at the
Me
Thanksgiving
too.
episode on season 3. Now I'm at like where Tony's in a coma.
I think I mentioned this on the last podcast, but my grandfather made the red wine with the peaches and the grapes and all the fermented fruit in there, and all I could think about is Feach Lamana. I'm having my wine and peaches. You want? That's all I kept saying to my brother.
Bro, first of all, I was like the original Sopranos watcher. My wife, who hates any type of movie or anything that is deprecating towards Italians, which most everything is, because Italians laugh at it, right?
We don't care.
When you go like this, hey, fucking spaghetti bending, grease ball, fucking wop, you're like, Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
We
All right.
don't,
Well, yeah.
don't fucking care, right?
People often overlook Sopranos is a comedy.
It's a black
comedy.
It's a
Right.
black comedy. Nobody gets that, right?
It's so over the top.
And
Like,
the
it's
thing
got to be
is-
funny.
The thing is this. I got sick of The Sopranos because, first of all, it would take like a 4-year hiatus. Fuck you. And then the content was horrible. Like the last 3 seasons, I was like...
Yeah, like the coma thing.
I was... Come on. Can we have some action? Can we have some people get shot here? Something? It's supposed to be a gangster thing.
Yeah, you gotta.
Last
you gotta
couple
surprise
episodes
somebody.
when they went to war, I mean, there were some pretty good killings. Like when your boy Frankie Vincent he got popped in front of his grandkids in the car at the gas station in Morris Plains.
He got rolled over. That's crazy. Did I tell? So my brother was working at Enterprise right when he got out of college, and yeah. He did the whole. I started cleaning cars, and next thing I know, I'm running a branch guy. So
What's wrong with that?
So Frank Vincent comes in to rent a car. My brother was like, "Go get your fucking shine, go get your fucking shine box." He goes, "Dude, he was the nicest guy." Like some people.
Wait. That's the go get your shine box guy?
Yeah, same guy.
Also in Casino.
Come
He's
on.
Also
Come
the guy
on.
that digs the hole for
You
Joe
fucking
Pesci.
feel strong? Yeah.
Dude,
Same
that
guy.
guy? Dude, I got to tell you what. Say what you want. He's a scary fucking guy. I'm scared just thinking about it
If
right
he's
now.
5'6",
No, shut up. He's fucking 6'2".
stop.
He's-
You and I both know he's not 6 feet tall.
Oh, he's Italian.
He's
Listen.
a pipsqueak.
Listen, you know us Italians, we're like peasant stock. Look at me. I got a fat belly, skinny arms, but I'll outwork anybody in the fucking field all day fucking long. I used to do work with gym rats who would lay on the fucking concrete like raccoons because and I'm like, come on, man. It's 1 o'clock. Let's go.
Nobody
Let's
can
go.
lay masonry work like you.
No, not a
It's in our
shot.
blood. It is in our blood.
Dude, can you do me a favor? Can you push the camera back a little bit and then bring it down? I don't know how it got all messed up. Keep going. Now just bring it down. Let's see. Keep going. I'll tell you when to stop. Oh, it feels good. Harder. Bring it down harder. Oh my God.
Yeah, you're not going to break it.
Oh, more?
Good.
More. Stop. Oh, stop.
Man.
My safe word is stop.
Kumquat.
What movie was that when he goes, my safe word is keep going?
No, no. He said my safe word is don't stop.
So good.
That was John Cena in, I think, a movie called Sisters or something like that.
Oh, that's right.
We had a blast when we had the kids. The hospital would give us a safe word if they wanted us to kick everybody out. Like there was just too many people in the room that came to see you.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
What was the safe word?
Kumquat.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, it's like kumquat.
Hey, bro, how about, can we play some music in the background, or you're afraid we're going to get kicked off of YouTube?
If it's in the background, it's cool.
Dude, come on. Let's get some, it's dealer's choice, Notorious B.I.G.
What are you, like an old man running a bar?
We'll talk about that in a second, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk about an old man running a bar. Wow. Dude, I'm so fucking into that right now. It's not even funny.
He's the greatest. The greatest of all time. I will squabble with anybody.
Hey, hold on. Tell us who it is.
It's Junior Mafia. Get money.
And
That's Biggie's group.
Hey, dude, what's going on here? Why do I keep sinking? That's the weirdest thing in the world. Can you push it down again? Oh, you know what? You got to tighten that elbow. Yeah. Tighten that elbow. Push it back down because I keep sinking like a fucking mushroom.
It's a Thanksgiving weekend.
Look, I'm fat enough. Bring it down. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Stop. Tighten that motherfucker. Yo. Can you push it down again, bro? That's it right there. Come on. Oh, that's perfect. Oh,
Look at
don't
that.
touch it. Don't touch it. It's very sensitive right now. Don't touch it. All right, so what are we going to do? Are we going to talk about old guys owning bars, or are we going to talk about Ellen Page? Oh, you totally fucked it up. Now I'm out of the frame.
What to do with this thing? Oh, here we go.
AJ, you're going to... that's it.
It's going to keep moving.
Leave it.
Oh, you
just
know
like
what?
that.
We'll see if it stays.
It's going to keep moving.
Leave it like that.
See what happens.
Are we going to talk about Ellen Page? What the fuck is in that water up in Canada?
I'll tell you what. obviously, none of us actually care, right? Like, we don't actually care.
No.
But I'm curious what rate of people who feel like they need to go and do a gender reassignment surgery or whatever it is they're doing, who wake up and go, oh, no. And now it's too late. Like, it's gone.
Well, hold on a second.
Like, I'm curious what the percentage is.
So Ellen Page, she was a lesbian, right? So, why don't you tell everybody what's going on in case they don't know?
I'm not 100% sure. I saw it. I thought it was a joke.
No.
I thought somebody was fooling around one of those pictures.
It was on the broadcast news and in print that Ellen Page has decided that she wants to be a guy.
Let me ask you a question. How big of a star is she since Juno?
You know what, dude? She did Juno. She did.
But that's from 13 years ago.
She did Inception.
She did
right?
She did X-Men.
Oh, she did X-Men.
Okay.
I would say
she's like Jonah Hill level.
She's like a B+.
Okay.
Yeah.
Level.
Like
that's slow. She's relevant.
Hey, Jonah Hill, like you. Wouldn't it be great if you heard that? You'd be like, fuck you, man. I'm a star.
He's going to be one of the 12 people that watches this.
Could you imagine?
Hey, so anyway, she decides she's not going to be Ellen Page. She's now Elliot Page.
Okay.
So she was a lesbian, as a lesbian girlfriend, right? Because they're two lesbians. Got it. I got it.
No problem, right.
But now you're a dude.
Okay.
So does the girl break up with her because she's into chicks?
Well, did we have the plumbing changed, or she's just wearing she's wearing jeans and Vans now? What?
So wait a second. Are you saying that?
I'm saying
So she wants to be. Wait a minute. Are you saying she wants to be recognized as a male, but doesn't have the meat and potatoes?
Is that? Yeah, I'm thinking that's it. I don't know.
So she doesn't have the fish and pole and tackle?
I don't think so.
No twig and berry.
What did they do? They put a fake cock on you? Like, how does that work?
Hey,
how do you create a cock where there's no cock?
What do you mean?
I think there's a little store called the Pleasure Boutique where you could find some of those things. I'm pretty sure every major highway has.
Is that
them.
one on Route 10 and?
There's definitely one on 46.
Dude,
over by the hot dog stand by a new road.
All right. let's just say this.
I know that place.
Let's just say this.
Yeah.
I totally love the hot dogs at that fucking. That's a cop that owns that. And let me tell you something. Those hot dogs are fucking amazing over there. I don't give a shit.
What
anybody
the
says.
Sabrett?
The Sabrett hot. His buns are a little big.
There used to be, not to get off topic on this, but real quick, there used to be a guy who had a hot dog truck in Jersey City right under the turnpike. Right when you got off, I think it was like 14C. 14C? Yeah, right before you got to Hoboken. And it was called Twan's Dogs.
I
I just thought it was a great name for a truck.
Dude, how do you go wrong with Twan's Dogs?
I guess not. No, I was never brave enough to stop, but I'm sure they were dynamite. So back to Ellen.
Yeah, so
Elliot
back
Page.
to Ellen.
I don't know where I stand on this stuff. The pronoun thing confuses me.
I think the pronoun thing
I'm a
is
science
fucking
guy.
bullshit.
Well, we're the party of science until we're not, right?
Well, yeah, that's actually a very great observation. We are the hey, fuckhead.
Yeah.
Science.
Yeah.
But wait a minute, you're a guy.
But
but I want to be called a girl. Where's the science?
Yeah. There's no science.
Let me ask you about this, bro. This makes me
biology
fucking crazy.
Science? I don't know.
What about all of these poor girls that break their ass in high school collegiate sports, and then a transgender guy comes in and kicks the fucking shit out of them? I mean,
there's countries that won't allow that if they host the Olympics, by the way.
Yeah, come on. How? Are we not?
I want to say Japan is one of them.
Let me ask you a question. What if it's your daughter, and she's running 10 fucking miles a day? She's breaking her ass. How demoralizing is that?
Yeah,
because I've seen it, and listen, you can't fight the science. Men are just bigger and stronger than women. That's biology. That's like saying, hey, fuck you, I'm a man. I'm having a baby. I'm going to gestate a baby, and in 9 months, I'm going to squeeze out a baby.
Good luck with that. Let me know how that goes for you.
I don't know. That's a fact. That's biology.
I've never. You know what? I don't know what. I guess I don't know because I've never felt the need to put myself in a woman's shoes. I mean, I respect the role or whatever women do that I can't do, and I just accept that. That's it.
Will Elliot Page get the shit kicked out of him?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? You don't think guys are going to be like, "Oh, think you're a fucking guy"?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Hey, thanks for killing that bit, Ant.
Sorry,
I mean, I fucking teed that up, and you're like,
well,
we could have ran for 20 minutes on that.
On
you're
that?
like, yeah.
I'm beating up a non-binary transgendered person.
Yeah, you could have been like, how could you say that? I don't believe
There's
you.
hate speech, and then there's that. I don't know what that is.
Right. You could have criticized the hate
I don't know.
speech. You could have
I don't know
went
what kind of
20
speech
minutes
that is.
on that.
That's- no.
And you're like, okay, let's turn the page on Elliot and Ellen Page. Although I thought she was pretty hot.
She's
next
beautiful. I think she's a
Not
very,
now.
Well,
She's a guy now.
yeah. I don't know. I just think she's a very pretty young woman. I don't.
I always thought she was
Yeah,
an
agreed.
attractive.
Agreed.
But then I'm fucking old, and you know what? If a cat walks slow across the porch, I start to get fucking movement. So
Their hindquarters are very suggestive.
I know what they're trying.
It's like
to
you on.
fucking
It's
tell
like
me.
you on the golf course.
Dude, I have a routine, man. Why does everybody shit on my routine?
You are the Jack Parkman of golfers.
Meaning what?
Have you ever seen Major League?
Oh yeah, like 100 years ago.
Yeah,
That's Major League 2, right?
Major League too.
The
Yeah.
fucking
And what did he
asshole
do?
on the Yankees.
Jack Parkman. What is he? What do they call it? The shimmy. He makes the ladies in Cleveland puke. He like shimmies when he gets under the plate. That's what you do when you like amble up to the golf ball. You're like,
I do.
Yeah, I mean, you look like you could enter that ball at any minute.
Dude, I destroyed my fucing forearm. All right, let's get back to our topics, though. Dude, you wanted to talk about...
Well, I want to talk about your forearm.
Dude, I actually fucking destroyed it this year. You know what it is? Hey, for you guys like Shout Out Jerry, who make believe that you're a guy, but you don't play any sports, you don't come out of the house, and you eat devil dogs out of the refrigerator all day long. And when you're not doing that, the only other physical activity you have is lifting weights.
Yeah, I mean, he could pick up a town car though. So
Right. He could pick up a town car, but hey, dude, let's go play cards. No.
Hey,
Hey, dude, let's go to a bar, hang out. No.
When
Hey,
are we
dude.
getting him on here?
I'm easy. I think I'm happy with the next podcast.
probably the Tuesday after never. If I know, shout out Jerry.
Well, that's it. Well, that's his name, NSJ. No show Jerry, right? I'm definitely gonna be there. Where was he on Sunday, by the way?
I assumed he had tested positive for COVID. Was staying away.
He was.
I thought he was quarantining.
He was a complete fucking no show.
He's another one that social distancing is just given a name to the lifestyle he's had for the last 15 years.
Dude, that's exactly correct. That's exactly
You know,
correct.
he's like, oh, that's what you call what I've been doing for the past decade?
Right, just
Social
fucking
distancing?
hiding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Staying away from all of you. Yes.
Dude, by the way, very impressed with your daughter and your son-in-law putting that thing together in like 24 hours.
I got to tell you.
Yeah, my daughter and my son-in-law put together a little soiree on Sunday, and they did it in super fucking short order.
Lovely.
And it was pretty good. Nobody got drunk, right? Were there any fist fights? I think there was
No.
like just a small altercation in the
In the men's room?
in the parking lot, and that was my wife just slapping the shit out of me. You don't want to, hey, dude. There's this movie, A Most Violent Year. Have you
Okay.
seen that
I've
with this
heard
guy?
of it. I've never seen it.
With this guy, Oscar Isaac.
Oh,
What's
yeah,
his name?
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Dude, and his wife is the woman who starred in the movie Molly's Game.
Oh, Jessica Chastain.
Yes.
Mink, yeah.
And
Ooh.
she plays his wife, this
She's
Italian
something
chick.
else.
And she does not, she's like, in the movie, she's like he's got a problem with her, and she's like, what? What's your fucking problem?
She's amazing.
And I'm like, wow.
She's amazing.
And he says to her, I told you, no fucking guns. No fucking guns. She goes, hey, just because you're going to be a fucking pussy doesn't mean that I'm going to be a pussy. So, bro, how demoralizing it is if a woman says to you, what are you, a fucking pussy?
Yeah.
Dude, right? If she says that, you got to be like, do I stab the guy now? I have to.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, you have one of two reactions. I think you either do that, you're like, all right, like someone's getting tuned up. Like I'm not going to be called. Like someone's going to get it. Someone's going to get hemmed up in short order. I don't even care who it is. Like you just, so you're going to take that, that embarrassment out on somebody, or
Right.
you
got to leave.
or you tuck it between your legs and that's it.
Right. You got to leave. You have to leave.
You're completely castrated after that.
Bro, you're right. That's to me. That's like, you're like the fucking die is cash. Like,
Yeah, but like how simple though for them though, right?
what do you mean?
Like, what are you going to do about it? Oh, yeah, well, there's no threat of physical harm to you at all. Like, maybe I don't want to go to jail. Like, maybe there's another way.
My wife used to love to, when we were driving, like, I used to let her drive a lot because I worked at night from 11 at night to 7 in the morning.
I used to let her drive.
So, well, no, she used to like to drive, right? And I was like, you drive. She had no problem when I was in the car with somebody that did something slightly wrong on the road, like chasing them down, screaming at them, giving the finger. And they're like, the guys would get out and be like, bro, I'm going to punch you right in the face. I'm like, wait, what?
It's like I was asleep in the front seat. I don't know what
Dude,
happened.
that's actually the truth. And I'm like, we can't do this.
What percentage of guys do you think has the conversation at some point in their relationship with their, in this case, girlfriend, wife, fiance, whatever, like, don't ever put me in that fucking position again? Like, because they'll all, for the most part, they'll all do it.
Every guy has to have.
You have to have the conversation. Like, look, don't ever put me in that fucking position again.
Well, here's the thing: you're going to get into a fight no matter what, right? Like life's going to do that to you, right?
So he's asking about minimization.
But no, he's asking like, you don't fall in love, go out with a girl, and then one day say, "Hey, hound, don't ever put me in a position." Yeah. It happens because you've been put in that position.
Well, also because like you're young, you go to places where
there's going to be a fight.
People are shot, and like that's why by the time I met my wife, I didn't want to go there because the only thing that happened, there's no positives. Like you used to go out, and you go out to meet somebody, but once you actually meet someone, you're in a relationship. You go to those places. What's the best outcome? You just leave the way you came in, like,
bro.
Like
and here's the thing: I stopped actually when I was. After I started dating, seriously, the divine Miss M, I was like, I'm not going to any more clubs because there's going to be a fight. I'm just not in the mood. I'm just not in the fucking mood anymore, right? And I was always afraid being in sales, like you can't show up with a missing tooth.
No.
You can't show up with a shiner. You can't show up with your nose, attached to the side of your face. You can't.
No.
Because they're like, this guy's a fucking animal.
Yeah,
Can't
this
do
guy's a maniac.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
Unreliable.
And what are you going to say? I walked into a door.
Hey, sorry, I was out. Some guy grabbed my girlfriend's ass. I had to.
Right.
Yeah. And so, okay, it brings me to another question. Who do you think? The answer may differ based on generations. Who do you think is more respectful of the opposite sex's relationship in a bar? If you go up to a girl and say, or a young lady and say, you go up and you try to make a move, and she's like, "I'm sorry, I have a boyfriend."
Right.
And vice versa. Who do you think is more respectful of the relationship?
Oh,
men or women?
Wait. So in other words, if I go up to a girl and I say, and look, guys, if you can see this video on YouTube, I'm actually closing my eyes so I can put myself in that. So I go up to a girl, I put my arm around her, and I go like this. So how am I doing?
Yeah.
And she goes, "Hey, shit, dick, my boyfriend's in the bathroom."
Yeah.
I think that
what are you,
guys.
Uncle Joe?
I think that guys are less respectful, and they're like, "So he's going to be in there for 3 minutes. Why can't we make out?" Right? I think guys are. Am I wrong?
Hold on, Juice. What do you say? What's your experience in the 20-teens, 2020?
Well, lately, at a local bar, we'll say it's within a 10-minute drive from here. I won't mention the name because there's a plethora of places.
Please tell me it's my favorite bar.
Sideways?
But
yeah, it's my favorite bar.
What's it called? Sidetrack, sideways.
Dude, is there any way we could plug
something
them?
like that?
Sidelines.
I'm going to talk to the owner about doing the podcast from there.
Hey, listen,
on special occasions.
All the juice heads out there, if you don't go to Sidelines Bar and Grill on Route 46. This is not a paid plug, by the way.
Not at all.
They do a wonderful job.
I think they need to improve a little bit on their wings.
Well, no, the wings are solid. I'm a fan.
Serious?
I like them, yeah.
All right, if right now you have to go to a desert island, you got to take the wing, and we'll get back to your question. You got to take the wings from Franklin Steakhouse or Sidelines. Where are you going?
Franklin Steakhouse's wings are not really sticking out in my mind. Are they?
Agreed. No, just wanted to verify.
However,
Okay.
Monday night they're buy one get one. So where are you going?
Dude,
Yeah, but
that's like
sidelines. The Giant Jet games are 25 cents, or they used to be. I don't know what they are now.
all right.
Been a
So
while.
go back to your original question.
Anyway, so Juice, in 2020
Who's more respectful of a relationship?
of a relationship, out and about.
Well, I'll tell you a recent experience. It's funny you bring that up. So, some girl's talking to me, asked me for my number. Basically, it was already on my phone.
Did the
So
girl have a cock?
We had, I guess, already talked to each other. Neither of us remembered or whatever.
What's her name? Elliot.
Then she leaves.
That was
and,
actually funny, Tony.
She was going to come over, watch the late game, and everyone was telling me she's got a boyfriend. So, I mean, by the time I got home, I'm like, she was texting me. I was like, look, if you got a boyfriend, it's probably best we don't hang out. I didn't say erase my number, but I was kind of like, look, if something happens with the boyfriend and it doesn't work out, you have my number, but I'd rather not hang out, honestly, because I just don't want the drama.
And I heard your boyfriend has a gun.
You never know, man. People are fucking nuts. So, the mistake she made was letting me know she had a boyfriend. But, I mean, if I know, I just try not to go there.
Yeah, see, I think that might be. I don't know if that's today,
But she didn't seem to give a fuck
But
that she had a boyfriend.
but my wife actually agrees with me.
That what?
I think in 2020, I think men are more respectful of that than women are.
That's because 2020 men
Fair
don't have a hair on their ass.
point.
All right. I was just texting our favorite Lebanese liberator, and she was saying that,
Lebanese liberator.
Lebanese heat. What up?
she's the Lebanese heat, dude. She's a doll. She's a
Lebanese
doll.
heat.
She's a doll. Everybody loves her.
Shout out to Big
she's
Wood.
She's like the little sister to about 10 guys that if anybody ever gave her a crossway look, they would fucking crush their skulls with a chair.
Yeah.
So anyway, the Lebanese heat, we were talking about Ellen Page, and she goes, oh, Elliot Page, like most guys today, soft hands and soft cocks. I was like, wow.
We got to get her on here.
You think she'd come on?
Absolutely. She's told some doozies.
Dude, she tells great stories.
I think anyone who dates today, like, there's really no more, there's no more draft.
Wait, there's no more romance?
Well, there's no more draft for like overseas service. I feel like anyone dating in 2020 should be getting a medal. Like, I don't know how anyone does it.
I'm so confused.
It's a quicker
right now.
sales cycle.
Today, if you make a pass at a girl, you're going to jail, right?
Well, unless you swipe on her picture first. I don't know the rules. I'm not sure what the rules are. It's been.
Do you think she would come on and talk to us about dating rules?
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, if we had the Lebanese heat here, do you think that we could keep him away from her?
Well, going back to my previous point, I think Juice is a respectful dude. So probably.
Well, look,
No, he is, but
you want to
she-
know what it's like, though?
She would be like this. She'd be like,
He'd put his bid in.
ew.
No.
It's like applying for a job. That's your swiping when you're on the net looking for a job or whatever.
This sales.
You send your resume out there. You have a lead, and you go on your appointment.
Is it a warm lead?
And sometimes, the appointment's like a job interview. Yeah. Well, it's your job to warm it up. You got to
Bro.
warm it up and lube it up.
Can I tell you what I like about Lebanese heat?
Besides everything?
Besides everything, is that besides her couture, her looks, her manners,
Yeah.
she's certainly so well-mannered, well-raised, but on the flip side, will tell you to go fuck yourself in about 2 seconds. She's like, if you say to her...
I mean, if she looks like what you say she looks like, I'm sure she's used to telling people to fuck off left and right.
Yeah, no, she's not like that, though.
But I mean, not because she's a bitch. I mean, because she has to, because she has...
She's got a great
guys all
She's
over
got
her.
a great look. I would say, what I dare say, almost. This is too aggressive a word when I say it. She has an exotic look, but that's too aggressive.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think it's aggressive.
I don't think that she doesn't look like a corn-fed fucking
No.
blonde-haired, blue-eyed milk maiden from fucking Wisconsin.
There's actually we'll call her a darker skinned girl on Tinder. She wasn't African American, but she was just darker skinned. And she goes, if you're going to tell me I look exotic, swipe left
Okay.
on her profile.
So anyway, what I like about the LH is that if you say to her, hey, listen, we're all going to go for a drink. We're going to go to this bar, have some cigars. I hope you don't mind. She's like, What am I, your fucking mother? I don't give a shit what you do. Yeah, I'm going for a drink.
No. She'll go and she'll complain about it. She has to wash her hair for 2 days.
What woman doesn't, though? What woman wouldn't? I got to wash my hair.
She's like, oh, my hair smells like cigars.
Not really. Hey, you know what? She's so cute. Nobody's going to care.
No one cares.
No one gives a fuck about
she's
the
got it all going on.
You're still gonna end up hitting on the waitress anyway.
Dude, I got a great waitress story. She was there for this. Can I tell my waitress story? I think you've heard it a million times.
Tell it again.
So we were going to this place called Sean's in New York on 48th between 6th and 5th, or between 5th and 6th, called Sean's, and it's one of the ubiquitous Irish pubs in New York, and we had this girl, and I can't remember her name. Let's call her Colleen, right? And this girl, I used to break her fucking shoes every day when I saw her. We used to eat there almost every day. And the reason I broke her shoes is because she would just fucking throw it right back at you, along with pots and pans and fucking hot fucking coffee.
In Irish brogue.
Oh, well, she was from Ireland.
Which made it all worth
right?
it.
She was from Ireland.
Yeah.
So one day I said to her, she had me cracking up about something I said, and she stuck it right up my ass. I was hysterical. And I said to her, I go, hey, Colleen, if I was fucking 30 years younger and I had $30 million, me and you would be going out. And she goes, all you need is the 30 million. I was like, wow. I was like, wow. So even now, old fat fuck, as long as I had 30 million, right? Yeah, if I had 30 million, she goes, that's all you need is the 30 million. I was like, wow. She was actually a lot of fun.
Dude, there are some decrepit 60-year-old men walking around. That is not you.
You know what? I don't know.
Well,
it's
dude,
probably going to hit me
when
like
we
a ton of
were
bricks.
when we were kids, man. 60 was like you had one foot in the grave.
We've come a long way.
Dude, you know what I hate about 60-year-olds? They're fucking retired. I played golf last
I thought you were going
week
to say retarded.
with a guy. He's fucking 59. I worked with him at Cisco. Great fun. Just a fun guy. And I'm like, dude, so what are you doing now? He goes, what do you mean I'm doing it? Fuck, I'm doing it. I'm retired. I'm like, you motherfucker. Fuck it. I got to go all the way to fucking 66. Anyway.
Now, was he at the Big C prior to you? Big Cisco?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so he rode the wave.
Oh, yeah. He was.
Yeah.
Not only did he ride the wave, he was a fucking killer. He used to fucking. He was a little fucking Irish terrier. He would get onto your fucking ankle and he wouldn't let go. I learned a lot from him, actually. I really, really did. I learned a lot from him.
I got a colleague. He's 7-8 years younger than me. He's a bitch, but he gets President's Club because he was at the right place at the right time.
Look, I hate to break it to you, but that's life.
Right.
A lot of what you do in life is right place, right time. Yeah, you're fucking lucky, man. But then again,
sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, right?
Then again, I could have,
all the time.
When I was a kid at fucking 17, I was in a hellacious fucking car accident that I caused myself all by myself. There was no other cars around. I didn't get hurt. I drove away, and I could have gotten crushed by a fucking, an 18-wheeler. But it's all the right place. Believe me, a lot of things in life are right place, right time. Doesn't mean that you shouldn't do what you're supposed to do.
Well, the place I left to work where I'm working now, it was fast forward, the year and a half. No, year and a half?
Is that place even around?
No, fast forward 9 months after I left.
Right.
COVID hits. They furloughed most of the sales team.
Wow. Is that true?
That is true.
Wow.
So, my brother and I would go back and forth whether we made, it's like, he goes, I don't know if I made the right decision. I was significantly more sure I made the right decision. but yeah, it's some people have that like kind of innate idea of when time's up.
So I think I do. I don't. I think I should have not pulled the trigger as quickly as I pulled the trigger.
Right.
And made some changes in my life. But I'm also of the philosophy is, hey, you made the change. You did what you did. You can't say, oh, man, I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have married this girl. I shouldn't have divorced that girl. I shouldn't have left my kids on the highway. That's fine. But so now you got don't ever do that. So I have this guy I know. His name is Juice Giorgio. This fucking guy I mean, he gets a fucking engorged, raging, throbbing hard-on to walk down memory lane. He loves memory lane.
I heard that runs in the family. Is that true?
Oh, my fucking family creams over memory lane. I don't go down memory lane at all. I just look forward. I'll give you a good example. In all the houses that I've redone, my wife is like, you never take any fucking before pictures. Because I'm like, who gives a fuck about the rear view mirror?
What, are you running a business?
Right. It's exactly correct. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. That's my old man's favorite saying.
What's that?
Aunt, don't look in the rearview mirror. There's nothing there.
Right. What's it going to do for you? What's it going to do for you?
Nothing. You make the best decision with the information you have, and that's it. You keep going.
And then you make a course adjustment from there. Oh, you fucked up?
All right.
It didn't work out?
Yeah.
Move along.
Yeah.
Move along.
Agreed.
So, dude, where are we on time? Just checking.
1 minute
folks.
left.
Wow.
On the timer.
Wow.
I'll tell you what. Before we start a new topic, why don't we break
Call
here?
it a day?
What? No, we'll break this one, put this one in the can, and then we'll take a quick pee-pee break, and then we'll come back on and put another one or two in the can.
We'll be back next week.
Hey, that's it, folks. He really is wrapping it up. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank all of our sponsors.
Hey,
Sidelines.
tell them
who
to,
else who do you? Rosillos and
tell them smash that subscribe button and tell them to hit the like button. It helps with the algorithm.
bro, you take us out on that.
For all the juice heads out there, do me a favor. I don't usually do this, but do me a favor. Leave your favorite Christmas song in the comments section. It could be, hey, Big Tone, go fuck yourself. That's your favorite Christmas song. But I'm just curious. I want to hear a
bro. I'm going to tell you something. This is why you have to be on every podcast, because I think that
it's not rubbing the rhubarb unless he's on it.
Dude, but that's a genius thing. Leave your favorite Christmas song, carol, except anything from Mariah Carey, in the comment section. And you're right. It could be, hey,
we'll make a playlist.
Donnie G, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, it could be. I hope you get run over by a reindeer.
Right.
You big goofy bastard.
Right. Right.
Just leave it in.
I hope it's something like, fuck you. I hate Christmas. My mother died on Christmas. You're all pieces of shit. Yeah. That's actually one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
Didn't your grandfather die like the day after Christmas?
My grandfather?
Grandma's dad?
Dude, again, in the rearview mirror.
What?
I don't know.
I mean, that's just topical.
They're gone.
What the fuck?
They're gone.
What are you going to do? See them?
Ask me how many times I've been to visit my parents' grave. Ask me.
How many times have you been there?
Zero.
Wow.
You know why?
Because we look to the future.
Nothing in the rearview mirror.
There's nothing to see.
Wow.
Nothing to see. By the way, we got to get Greg's headstone. Got to do it like right away.
Fuck him. He's dead.
Oh, come on. All right, I'm hanging up. Good night, everybody.
Later.